Hi guys, it's Joan here again. I have another video for you, and yes, if I'm wearing the same clothes or whatnot as another video, it is because I'm filming multiple videos in one day, and please excuse my voice if I start getting quieter. I was talking way too much in the one I was making previous to this, and I'm kind of losing my voice already. But anyways, today I wanted to do a Sigma brush haul video for you. I put a recent order of Sigma brushes. I purchased 6 brushes. This is not a sponsor video. All the brushes were paid for with my own money, and I just wanted to share with you my experience shopping with them, as well as how the brushes turned out to be once I got them in person, whether I like it or dislike it or whatnot. First of all, I ordered 6 brushes, and these are all of them combined, and these came in this little red baggie like so. It came in this box, and then once I opened the box, there's all these little pamphlets and whatnot in it, including this baggie with brushes inside. What came inside was, of course, the free gift for you. It's empty, but it's just this travel size of the E25 blending brush, and that just came in here. And of course, they sent me a couple of these like pamphlets. One of them talking about, so they basically show the different types of brushes that they offer. Basically the same thing, just showcasing different brushes. But anyways, that is not important. Basically, when you order from Sigma, they do send your brush with a plastic thing at the bottom like this. Oh, this is not going to fit because it's the wrong size. I think it's this one, but it comes like that. So it comes with a plastic wrap at the bottom, and at the top it comes with this thingy, which is supposed to protect your brushes on the way over here. So it comes with that. These brushes say USA, if you can see. It says USA, however, they are not made in the USA. I believe it says USA because it's a USA company. However, they are made in China, because on all the brushes it comes with these plastic wraps, and it does say made in PRC, which is the People's Republic of China. And that's the case for every single brush that I have. They all say the same thing. So I know that these are all made in China. And now I'm going to just talk about each one, what I like and whatnot about it. So these are made in China, and when you first get it, you'll notice that it has like a paint smell, and that is because of the paint, the fresh paint or whatnot on the wood here. And it does feel sturdy enough. It does feel sturdy. The ferrule is on tightly. It's not loose at all. And when I just went like this, when I first got the brush, none of the hair or the bristles came out. However, this first one I am showing you, it's the tapered face brush, which is the F25, if you can see. The top of it looks like this. It's just a little dome, egg shape, I guess. It's pretty big. I got this to powder my face, and it works just fine. It's incredibly soft. I did wash all of them. I washed all these brushes at least once, and this one, it didn't shed when I just first got it, but when I washed it, it shed a few pieces, like maybe 1 or 2 pieces. However, the shedding is not that bad. None of these dyed any color, or it didn't bleed, so that's good. However, it did shed a little bit. It's really not a lot. But the only thing that I'm disappointed about this, which could be the case for any makeup brush, even like the MAC one, which I do not know the number 2, that it was a lot more perfectly egg shaped, but after washing, it kind of lost that shape and it won't come back. But I mean, other than that, it's perfectly fine. It's not gonna kill me, you know. But that's the only thing. Something that you might get confused with this one is this mini version, which is a really mini version, and this one is the E35 Tapered Highlighter. It's a smaller one, and this one is actually perfect for using for bronzer. That's what I've been using, not for bronzer, but using the bronzer as a contour. I just kind of dip it and I just go along just like that, and it's perfect for contouring. It's super soft. It's even softer than its sister brush, the F25. It's really soft. It's also good for kind of applying a little highlighter. It's really soft. You could also use this to powder your under eye if you like. But this is great. This one also did not dye, and this is also you know, feels good in the hand. It could be a little heavier, but it's, you know, it's good enough. And once again, this thing also lost its shape. If you can see, it even tilts over to one side a little bit too much than the other. But it is soft. This one, if I recall correctly, did not shed at all. I don't really remember. If I don't remember, that means it wasn't too bad. The next one I have for you is this tiny, adorable, small angle eyeliner brush, and this is the E65. And if you really wanted to, you could use this for your eyebrow. However, it's supposed to be small enough to use, or mainly supposed to be used for your eyeliner. It is strong enough. I found that it's dense enough to make a great straight line. I use this for my gel eyeliner. There's really not much I can say about it. I wish the handle was a little bit shorter because it's really long. And especially when you're in front of your mirror, you're kind of poking it. But other than that, it's a really good brush. I don't really have any negative comments about that. Next one would be the small Duo Fibre F55. And this is also the same. This one did not shed at all. I remember this one didn't shed at all. The only problem I have with this is that, if you can see, this white part is far too much longer. It sticks out way too much, that when I want to use this as a highlighter, because it's not dense, it just bends really easily. If I put any little pressure, it just falls like that. If you can see it just completely like collapsing because it's so long. The white part is so long. However, to use this just as like incredibly light highlighter brush, just dip it in the product and you're good. But other than that, it's just a little too flimsy. It flops around too much. But this one did not shed at all. I'm starting to lose my voice now. Next one would be the large angled contour, and this is the F40. If you can see, and this is, I believe this is goat hair. It's incredibly soft, surprisingly. I was worried that this one was not going to be soft, but it's really soft. I use this for blush, just, you know, kind of right along right here. It's perfect. You could also use it as a contour, just kind of, you know, to take this angled shape and just put it along and whatnot. It's perfect for that. It's dense enough, but it's also soft, not dense enough to be used perfectly for any of your powder blushes or your contour colors. The last one I have from Sigma is E35, and this is the tapered blending brush. This one is extremely soft. I believe this is the same goat hair made from this blush brush, and it's so soft. It's great for going right into the crease, or for those of you who have more prominent what is this, eye socket, and going right into the socket and just blending out the color. It's so soft, but it's surprising how well it blends your eyeshadow. It's so soft, but when you go back and forth, you could feel the slight, the friction where it creates, you know, the easy blending. Now, out of all the ones that I mentioned, after purchasing it, what do I wish that, or what do I think was not necessary? This one, which is the F25, it's great for a powder. I don't regret buying this at all. This one, the Tapered Highlighter, which is the F35, it's great for contouring once again, and even for under eye powdering. I love this for contouring, so I don't regret buying this at all either. This large angled contour brush, which is the F40, is a necessity. It's very necessary. It's just great for any type of blush, powder blush. I needed another one of this, so that's why I got it, and I don't regret that either. Something about, oopsie, just to let you know, this one does shed quite a bit, and it just shedded on me right now. So I will talk about this, the tapered blending, which is the E35. It does shed a bit. The thing that I don't like about this one, see, it shed again too, if you can see that. But anyways, the thing I don't like about this one is that it's white. I guess it has to be white because it's goat hair, maybe, I don't know. But because it's white, it's you know, you use it. I know you're supposed to wash your brushes every day, but sometimes we spot clean it. We don't, you know, deep clean it. And with this, you really have to wash it every single time you use it, because it'll just dye the white color. And it looks gross. Even if it doesn't dye it, it looks gross because it looks like you used it because it's white. So that one's a bit of a discomfort. For this, which is the small angle, the E65 eyeliner brush, the only thing is, I wish this was a little bit wider. Maybe a tad bit wider, just so I could cover a little bit more space at a time. Other than that, I don't have a problem with this either. This is the one thing that I wish that I did not purchase. Out of the 6, 5 of them I'm fine with. This is the one that I wish I did not purchase, which is the small Duo Fibre, the F55, because it is so flimsy. I know that these type of Duo Fibre is supposed to be you know, very bouncy, not a dense type of brush. However, this white portion is just a little bit too long for me, that it has no control. I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like it. I mean, I know people will like it. I know there are people that like it, but I just don't like it. I wish the white portion was like maybe even half or 3/4 of what it is now. But this is the only one I regret. Also, another comment that I would like to make is that all of these brushes are very long. Like their wood handle are just far too long. I think it's a little unnecessarily long. Like this is a little too long. I think it could have cut down like at least a little bit more. To show you my MAC 130 brush. This is a really tiny one, but look how much longer that is. And I think this is a perfect size. You know, my hands are small, but some with bigger hands, this would be perfect size. But this one is a little too much. And that goes the same with all the other brushes at the Sigma brushes, I mean. The MAC one is just far shorter, which I think is better than making them all long. Now, if you guys follow my videos, you know that this 130 brush is the only MAC brush that I own. I'm still testing it out. I still haven't decided if it's worth the 40-something dollars that I paid for it. Considering I got all 6 of these for like maybe $80. This one brush was $40. However, this was made in Japan. It says Japan on here. It's slightly like engraved in there. This was made in Japan. These are made in China. So there is that difference, whatever that may be. I don't know. When you feel the weight of a MAC brush versus the Sigma brush, when you just grip it, it feels the same. However, when you feel the weight of it, the MAC brush does have a little bit more weight. It's more weighty. It feels more sturdy because of that slight more weight. The Sigma brush, it almost feels like it's slightly hollow after I've held the MAC one. So in comparison, the MAC one does have more weight, while the Sigma one is lighter, hence feeling a little bit more cheaper. It makes you think it's a little bit cheaper in quality. And another thing would be that other than that, if you just look at the color, the paint of it, they both look black to you. But when you look at it in person, the MAC one is black, but it has like these slight, tiny flecks or shimmers in it. It's almost like silver. If you own a MAC brush, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's black, but when you look close at it, it has these little tiny flecks or something of something. But the Sigma one is just completely matte black. Other than that, I like both of them. I like the MAC. I like the Sigma. If I could afford the MAC, I would definitely buy the MAC. But because I want to save some money and purchase, cheaper brushes that could possibly substitute for the MAC, that's why I purchased the Sigma. I hope that helped. I talked a lot, but I don't know if I got anything across. My throat is starting to hurt because I've been talking a little too much. But anyways, if you have questions, you can leave them below. And please subscribe. Thank you for watching so much. And please check out my blog, 2bglamblogs.blogspot.com. Thank you.